I'm James Ryan. For years I killed for the Stars and Stripes. Now, you probably didn't know I existed. I suppose you should be horrified. Maybe you are. I was a monster. A bullet in a barrel aimed by a man in Langley we called Derek. But now I make the final call. Now, I aim my own gun. Now, I can live with my decisions. This is my story.
Colt.
Yes.
I'm gonna need air support. Repeat, air support. The target's on the move. I think he's spotted me. Shit, he's running.
Just keep an eye on him. I'm coming.
Colt, I've lost him. He's somewhere in the bush.
Don't even think about it, Stoaks.
Why not?
Because jumping is a lot worse than a bullet in your heart. And I'd rather not get dirty.
God.
I got the package. Dr. Stoaks has been silenced. I'm coming in.
It's over, Ryan.
Johnathon, I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah. You're starting to look at Ryan. You're getting dull.
Dull, but at least I'm not dead. Johnathon, you're young, stupid, inexperienced. Before you even saw light, I was killing for my country, in a world you can never imagine. I flew all over the world fighting. I always knew there was no retirement for people like me. I guess I somehow expected it. The fact that they send someone like you, almost insulting.
James Ryan. Code name Colt. You know things even the president doesn't know. I read your file. You've outlasted countless wars. You stood in the shadows, just behind the camera frame. Half the assassinations and drug assassinations and suicides and drug overdoses can be traced back to you and your unit 40, and all that. You've been fooling around the world to kill for the Stars and Stripes. Now we have to put you down. You're the most dangerous man alive. You didn't think I was Gonna take you on solo? Did you?
Your man's already dead. That stray bullet in the fight had a target. Cole's not coming back. Sorry, Jonathan. I gotta run. Tell old Derek that I may be getting old, but I don't have Alzheimer's. He sends anyone after me, I'll kill them. And I can get at him anytime I want. And make sure HQ's got wheelchair access.
Wheelchair access?
Try chasing after me now, son. I'm going off the grid. If anybody comes after me, tell them I'll kill them too. Enjoy your desk job.
Why here, sir?
This is off the books. This is La Perla.
Take a look at this.
Protocol 11.
Who shall I get? Stang, Richardson, or Patrick?
No. We need somebody reliable. We don't want those morons to get their heads blown off.
Johnathon's still in rehab. He may never walk again. It doesn't look good.
No, Mr. La Perla. We need someone with the skills and experience. And panache. Go get me Mr. Agent Colt.
But Derek, Jack Ryan said he'd put us all on the ground if we go searching for him. He's MIA for good reason.
I remember that, but it doesn't look like we have a choice, do we now? He was one of the finest that ever graced those halls. And you know what? He knew it.
But Derek, he is 45 years old. He's been out of active duty for more than a year. Not even the satellites can get a whiff of him. He's not even a breadcrumb.
We used to train them well. Get to it, Mrs. La Perla.
But sir, I'm an analyst, not a field agent.
The time you got out of the office, we last saw him in Barbados. I need you to go get him. I need a man of war.
No, it'll be easy. The old bastard comes around the corner over there, shank the shit out of him. He'll be dying to give us his money.
What happens if we walk into the wrong guys?
We're wrong, guys. The only people that can live around this area are rich bastards. What are we gonna do, run into the retired G.I. Joe? Give me your money! Fast, old man!
You don't want to do this, fellas. Why don't you go home and play with your computers?
No, we do. I heard about give me your money before I stick this knife into you.
Look, son, I'm too old for this shit. I keep saying that and nobody seems to understand. Your friend there? His kidney's been crushed by a crowbar. He's gonna go into anaphylactic shock. You should get him to a hospital. You're lucky. You've been grazed. Now you and your friend bother anyone, or me again, and you'll get to examine real bullets real close. Have a nice night. As a wet boy, a Blackwater government assassin, we're expected to be resourceful in situations where we have no resources. In 2006, for example, I found myself in Sierra Leone, huddled behind a dilapidated shack. The militia were approaching, according to some well-placed bugs. I had to get prepared. With some wiring, tubing, and shells, I was able to fashion a homemade handgun. It was quite the deadly piece of hardware. In under 5 minutes, I had it working. I made something called a pen gun. Derek used to say, if you act without hesitation, strike with immense force, and engage with extreme precision, you'll be able to take an army as though you're engaging one man. Let's hope he's right. And I know why Derek threw me underneath the bus. Because you can't have wolves living with sheep who are trained to kill without regret, without hesitation, for your own country. Because once you're out, you can't go back. You're not part of society anymore, and you'll never be part of it again.
Commander Ryan, there's a lady here that says she wants to speak with you.
I don't want to talk to anybody unless I know their name and their intentions.
Hold on. She wishes to talk to you about what happened in the bush a year ago. She says she's a journalist.
A journalist?
Shall I tell her you're not interested?
No, tell her I'll be down in just a minute. And what room did you say she was in again?
736, Commander Ryan. So she says she'll be at the bar.
It's a date. Commander James Ryan, tape 5. So, Ryan, tell us a little more of your past, from the beginning. I grew up in a small town in Kansas. Now, I was a loner. See, when you're big and tall, that's not really the easiest way to grow up. They used to pick on me. So, I shut myself off, and I tried to make myself as big, strong, smart, faster than everybody else. When I was 19, I joined the Marines. I always wanted to serve my country. One day I was approached by my lieutenant. He said, the chief of staff wanted to see me. Now, that's never good. All the way down there, I was worrying, wondering what kind of excuses I should make up. So I walked down the halls, trying to come up with any and every excuse I could. You know, it's never really good when the boss wants to see you. I couldn't remember what I did wrong. I showed up, and he turned, but it wasn't him. It was somebody else. And he looked me in the eye, and he said, I read your file, and we think you could serve your country better out of uniform than in it. I looked at him, and I said, What do you mean? He said, would you kill somebody for the government, for your country? I hesitated and I said, yes. He said, son, you don't understand. You won't be working for the Army anymore. You'll be working for the C.I.A. He put his arm on my shoulder and said, in the CIA, we like to say, the only way to keep a secret is amongst 3 people, as long as 2 of them are dead. 9 weeks later, I found myself in a plane, ready for my first Halo insertion, going behind enemy lines. And that's when I knew that when I landed, I'd be a shadow in the dark. And then first 3 months I had assassinated about 3 people for my government. The only thing is, that kid from Kansas, all he wanted to do was belong. Just get that affirmation. And he got it all right.
You're a hard man to track. Are you ready for the interview?
Drop the act, Miss Perla.
I may be retired, but I'm not dead. But I know you're not a journalist. Look, kid, they sent me around the world, to the best hotels, usually under a knock of a diplomat, to Moscow, Berlin, Hong Kong. I was a wolf in sheep's clothing, a devil in disguise. I killed influential men, made it look like an accident, all for Uncle Sam. Always stalking in plain sight. Always deadly. And always alone. Waiting in bars for the right person to walk in. More than once things got messy. Usually for the other guy. But I'm not perfect, kid. I just got experience. Experience that has kept me alive for a long, long time. And I intend to keep it that way.
So enjoy the beach. I got things to do.
Hold on, James. No cell phone.
I'm old-fashioned. You know they have GPS trackers, right?
You have a smart black vet with trackers, too.
I disabled the GPS tracker.
The car is registered under a Denise Rousseau. You don't look like a Denise to me.
No?
No, definitely not. You want to know what my debrief said on you?
Shoot.
James Ryan, alias Colt, last seen in Barbados with a service Colt, handgun, and a military-grade rifle. Intentions? Unknown. Location? Uncertain. Status? MIA. Profile? Retired and extremely deadly. Now, how do you find a man who doesn't want to be found?
Sure you're gonna tell me.
You don't, because he can't. But I spotted you by chance. Didn't take long to surveil your every move, wiretap your room, and bug your car. After my recce, I moved in. You're a little rusty, Colt.
Don't get cocky, Faye. I knew you were following me all along. I spotted you guys last week. You made contact by the book. You might as well have said, "Hi, I'm Faye Perla. I'm an intelligence operative. I like long walks on the beach." But, see, I knew Derek wouldn't let a rookie make the touch, which is what we call the kill. So I got curious. I broke into your room and took a look at what you had in there. I found a laptop underneath your couch.
So you knew all along, eh?
I'm experienced. Kid, this isn't Langley anymore. You have to be prepared to kill without regret, no hesitation. This is the cruel, dark world. You're out of your depth. Start to use your head. There are no rules. Forget everything they taught you because you're on your own. You're out in the cold. You're walking a chessboard so complex, you can't even see the players. You kids should quit while you still can.
Colt, we need you. Derek needs you.
I woke up this morning and I looked in the mirror. I saw something I haven't seen in a long time. Contempt. Take care of yourself, Faye.
Diane Van House. She's back, Colt. She's already flipped one of our men. Your ex-partner has turned on us. She's killed 2 of our boys.
I'm retired. And Derek wants me back because some young kid dropped the ball. There must be somebody who can handle this.
They want to level New York, not just the Twin Towers. Look, you'd have diplomatic coverage, like the old days. She's as lethal as they come, just like you.
Well, I kind of trained her.
Okay, Faye, I'll come back. 2 conditions. 1, after I make my recce, I'll make the final judgment on whether I want to make the touch or not. And 2, I'm on call. If you guys need me, you know where to find me. If I'm free, maybe I'll help you out. But this time, I aim my own gun. I'm the final judgment.
We need you to fit in with Miami's elite. First class all the way. You're Knox, a diplomat, a billionaire playboy. Come on, Colt. Smile. Other guys would kill for that cup. We'll get you a new car.
What's wrong with my vet?
We need something more high profile. We picked you out something special. There's a party tonight at Fountain Blue. She's driving a hot new Ferrari. With our car, you should fit in nicely. Can you handle it? Check the beach. Our satellites have picked her up there. Welcome back, Colt. It's nice to have you back. Enjoy the party.
It's time to beat some answers out of Ricci's army.
And I can't really say I missed you, Challenger.